Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Manor Lords. Welcome back to our still quite little but ever-growing Wolfenspitz here at this bending little river. By the way, we don't even know the name of this river, something we should figure out over the time. Yeah, and welcome back in the end of year 2, so we're getting into the third year, so things are getting serious since the raiders can attack us in the third year, and I haven't really encountered this so far since my play speed is so slow with the recordings, and the next time or last time I got interrupted by the patch that kind of destroyed my last savings. Yeah, before we get into this, for some stuff to talk about. I've had a pretty rough time, not rough time, but a really labor-intense time recently. That's the reason why you guys have to wait for this so long. I had to wait for this so long. I wanted to publish last weekend already, so sorry guys for waiting, since I know there is quite a community. There's definitely some regular viewers for my Manor Lords, which I'm very happy for. And yeah, since I moved it a bit into my B tier status, I'm happy to move it up again, since Civilization is also just running out. Just comment more down here, guys. I know you're watching this, some of you. I would love to see more comments and participation, because this is what I'm longing for, and I want to upgrade it to A tier, basically, so I have more often, and I want to make more progress, since I do still love the game, and maybe I just go for it at some point. Let's see. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think, and for example, for the city council, one of the things we could talk about is the question: how would you like to call this little river? How would you do certain things? Let me know. We're not a democracy yet, but you can always give your opinion and so forth, and I might respect and consider that. So much about the pretext, and then yeah, let's go in and waste not too much time, and yeah, especially since we're playing most of the time anyway slow. And yeah, ooh, there's our tavern that I missed just by overstock. I really don't understand how this system yet works, but yeah, in any ways we'll need to run the tavern, we will need anyways ale, and we don't have any. Yeah, if you remember, we've been trading, we have to trade a lot. What was necessary for ale? I think it was too expensive, right? So that's why we wanted to import barley. But now, actually, when I think about it... Oh, barley. Okay, barley, I got confused for a second. Barley is the stuff we need for beer, sure. So, at some point, I think the beer has been made in the breweries within the houses, right? Just checking here, we're not gonna do it. From malt, so we need a malt house, I guess. We still have quite some stuff to build, by the way, and I think, for example, this windmill we can set to lowest priority right now, since it will take some time until we can actually mill something. But yeah, nice. A new family moved in. Yeah, we're growing and growing. That's still beautiful. Let's have a quick look where we could do the malt, for example. Industry, I guess. Yes. I don't actually know what the background is for the developers, where they differentiate in between... Oh yeah, we're building the manor, by the way. That's the most important thing I started last time. Yeah. I don't know where they differentiate in between products that need like an extra building, like here the malt house, or houses or certain products that can be done within the houses itself, like the craftsman stuff. That's, to be honest, I don't know where maybe there's more historical differences when you consider... Let's have a quick look what we have actually in the houses. Bowmakers, butcher... Yeah, I assume they're just like smaller workshops that require just a little space of the house, while malting and so forth needs... What do we have here? Tannery. Yeah, you need more space, I guess. Furnace, smithy. Yeah, probably. But I also would have assumed, but therefore I have no idea. Maybe I have to talk to an archaeologist about these kind of things. And by the way, I think this is the furnace, right? We're building the manor here. Maybe you have to talk to a medieval archaeologist. Actually, I know one. I have to ask him. About the question, when would you rather like use these kind of Now, when would you have stuff or crafting within a house and when not? Or even would people live in right next to this maltery? What do you call it? The malt house? Or next to a tannery and so forth? Or would they live just in an average standard house and go to this place from the very spot they work? I don't know. Probably there's also regional differences and maybe no standardization, but maybe there's something to be said about this. Yeah, where we're parking this, by the way, I've been talking and talking and talking. Yeah, you guys know me, that's what happens to me here and there. Yeah, if you don't know me by now and you still like this monologue about, at the moment, not so relevant things, you can consider giving me a subscription, by the way, so you wouldn't miss on further babblings from my side. You know, that's my style, always trying to have a little bit, put stuff into context. Maybe I'm gonna place it here after, yeah, adjusting. I think this is good. After adjusting, I think I just need to get rid of this road a bit here. Yes. Now I learned, and I have it in me, how to delete roads. Nope, I want it like this. Nope. Sometimes it's this auto change is a little bit finicky. I'd like to, it would be lovely if I can just fix it at some point. I wanna, guys, no. I wanna optimize here, even if I always tell you guys that's not my kind of gaming, but yeah. Okay, I would say it's optimized. And then let's reconnect where were we actually? I think did it connect here? Or here? Actually, I think we'll see. I think this here, okay. So we have the entrance here to the clay furnace. I mean, we're building the manor here, right? Yeah, things will change anyways. As you remember, we've been also, this took us quite some time and quite inefficient to move stuff from the trading post around. Yeah. How many people do we have? 72, wow. Something we still have to have a look on despite this good situation. We actually just need level 3 burgage plots, but I'm still happy to upgrade wherever we can, since we have here the first apple trees. Yeah, by the way, on YouTube I saw from other content producers some tricks to optimize your apple or your vegetable farming in households, how to measure the perfect size. Yeah, mine are absolutely far from optimal, but I guess that's what you're also, if you're coming here, something you're coming for. Yeah, here the fish is still rotting here. Oh god. Hurry up, guys. Actually, talking about it, I think I wanted to put one more family into here to work in a granary, so maybe they can speed up a bit. Yeah, we need food variety. This is the problem always, right? This is already level 2. Yeah, I still want to upgrade some of the parts of the town to level 2 houses, since they simply provide also more taxes at some point and it can be extended. Anything over here that can be done here in our small area? No food variety, right? Yeah. Well, we also have to stack up some money to some extent, so at some point we'll be able to... Let's get on speed 2, by the way. So at some point we'll be able to hire mercenaries if necessary. I should maybe also at some point... here, perfect, level 2. Some point I should also start maybe... maybe building a bow maker or something like this, so we could... next burgage plot, nice. So we could potentially also start building our own weapons, maybe some bows and easy stuff, so we don't have to purchase too much. Let's have a quick look again. What are we importing right now? Spears, I told them to. I think I should set also a certain level. Oh, they're expensive. Are they actually coming? No, they're not coming, right? Major trade route. That was actually an absolute mistake from my side anyways. Uh-oh. Yeah, this was... What did we have here? There's spears and shields, but this the... What you archers need, they just need bows. That's the good thing. Yeah. Maybe I should dissolve these ones. Yes, I just did. That's good, and I will build an archer shop or at some point. Do we have an appropriate house? Yeah, I was a little bit... Here, I built 2 small houses. I don't know why this happened to me. I mean, I can partially extend the living space. But I want to upgrade the... Maybe I could... Okay, I spent already here the little money for the apple orchard. Could make them one, but nah. Large tavern. No! Our good fishies over here getting soaked. That's bad. Yeah, well. It is what it is. If they're not catching up with bringing them home, I'm sorry I wasted some. They were to be traded away anyways. Oh, we could also build a stone church, of course. Do we have enough clay tiles already? We have clay, we have somewhere improved tiles, we do. Let's have a quick look. We need level 3 houses. Do they need a big church already? Looks like it, kinda, right? Small stone church, yeah. I wonder if... Oh, nobody was working the church, actually. I don't even know what this is necessary for. But I don't have too many families left over right now. I think I'm going to actually already upgrade them. It doesn't hurt us. They can slowly start doing this. Yeah, we have a lot of construction going on at the same time, I know. And the stones need to be brought here, since we are, if you remember correctly, stone is happening over here. Do we have enough stone out there? No, absolutely not. Wow. Do we have somebody working here that could easily be redeployed to something else? Maybe the fisherman's hut. Do we have enough food? Should be fine. Nah, but we keep them here. Is there woodcutters or something in action? We have almost nobody working here anymore. Did we migrate them all to the other area? I mean, maybe at some point. This logging camp. We also don't have a huge surplus of timber because we're so active in planking, I guess. Maybe I should have rather stopped the saw pit over here. Yes. Well, if we need planks again, we can always... And to be honest, since we have the saw pit here, we have it over there too. This is also something I could tear down, right? Because nobody's going to... Yeah, nope. Actually, I'm gonna tear it. It's not saving a lot, but it's also not useful over here. These exposed goods and... Uh-oh. Traffic jam with the oxens, oh god. This is something else I wanted to have a look on. Stable space 7 out of 8. We could... Unassigned oxens. Yeah, get your traffic jam done, guys. Maybe I think they're waiting for leaders, probably, since I teared down something. I am kind of halfway tempted. Where did I have the stable? Oh, we are really growing the city. It's not so easy for me to find places anymore. We have our... we're talking about the what about the sheep? We hear somebody's working here, right? And I told them, also it's new to me, this is quite new, that we have 2 sheep? Where are those guys? Are they just chilling here? Under this circumstance, maybe I should assign like a shepherd somewhere. Are we working here the clay at the moment? Yeah, and I think I'm gonna stop this for the time being, because clay wasn't that important right now, and I'd rather build with 2 unassigned families. Wait. Current surplus. We have 5. Yeah, we have 2 sheep. Okay. And also I wanted to buy another oxen. That was the idea. To speed up stuff. Where would I do this again? Logging camp, I guess. No, livestock. We can assign them, but where did I buy them? At the stable, I guess. Not enough regional wealth. Oh, we fired out all money. Oh, Fight has having a hard time here. Looks, okay, let's see where the... Transporting. They're transporting absolutely different things. But how do we get the sheep we apparently have in there? Imports, livestock, yeah. Livestock, waiting, a guide is coming, Earhart. Nickel. Well, maybe I'm gonna wait a bit. I might... Pasture space, 2 out of 49. Oh, they're here. I also don't understand entirely how this works. The combo of farm and pasture that I... Are they just hiding the sheep in the snow and it's so white? I mean, it says, right? It's, from what I see, it's... Yeah, it should be here. Ah. Yoo-hoo! Nickel. It's the food. Okay. Here, Alhide. Sheep Alhide or sheep Barbara. Was it Barbara and Alhide? Okay. Nickel, no. They have to guide the sheep actually over here. Let's hope the best that they breed quickly. Where was the... okay, here. Interesting. I mean, it's still fascinating. How did I just find them? Here, Alhide. Are they both nickels? Or did I hit twice the same button? Barbara? Okay, this is the green and the yellow nickel, I guess. Oh, but he's very close already. Maybe I should support his path and bringing the sheep in quicker by... Oh no, I don't want to build a bridge here. By building a small path here, also alongside the river here to connect here. I think this should speed up at least some walks. Here he comes, right? Barbara and Nickel. Let's see how quickly they will find their way. I hope I just didn't build the highway for the raiders later. And here we are, year 3 in January, and we should be able to also get raided now. And of course we have absolutely no money. This might be an idea for us to actually turn down a bit of our importing, especially because we don't want to upgrade too much right now, I think. Yeah, I think this is something I can debate in my head until the next episode. I mean, don't get worried, we're not at the end of this episode yet, but we're not in a rush. Let's see, do we still have the traffic jam over here? I didn't know they've solved it somehow. A Roloch being claimed. Yeah, this is the Baron, so this is Roloch, this one next to us. Yeah, I mean, potentially, I think what we identified... Oh, all the wild animals are back. This is new. I think here under Dornlei is probably the area... Ah, it means... Under Dornlei means literally translated alongside or at the Dornlei. It's like thorn, and Lai is like diminutive thornies. But it could be, I guess, by the name, also potentially the name of the river. But we don't have to care too much about it if we don't like it. So either it's the Dornlei or some of your greater suggestions that are coming up, hopefully. You let me know. Well, Dornlai is okay, but also don't sounds. This river is quite majestic, no? I mean, like, how long is this bridge? 30 meters? No idea in inches, guys, but or yards. And where's Nickel, by the way? Since we were following our sheep already, and it's always the problem with Manor Lords that new family. That's good. Ah, we're growing and growing and growing. Of course, we'll also need more food. So from this point of view, it's good that we put in another fisherman. Maybe even one more. And of course, yeah, but yeah, the summer will help us out. Okay, there we go. Looks like if we bought... Immediately with the money we earned, we bought something. Do we run all the trading, by the way, now here? Ah, yes, we do. I think since it's happening all here, that's not a good idea. Yeah. I mean, is it so bad? It's also not that bad either. But it means essentially that everything that's been traded has to be transported from here. And then since, yeah, we're also importing some different foods and so forth. Actually, let's just have an experiment with taking this one out. And we're putting one in here. So that's the new hope, that we're transferring the trade a bit into the center to even put less activity over here. And reduce the path we have to take. Let's just hope that the other guys are going to transport this stuff around. Let's see, what is this person doing? Let's have a quick look here at the inventories. Anything is changing? She took something out, right? But she's not yet off the ground. Looked like planks, but... Can we identify what she's carrying? Oh, it's meat, I guess. Yeah, it was 7 meats. Oh yeah, she's taking this away. So it's not necessary to have somebody working in the place. The others are carrying it out if they need to, I assume. Transporting veggies. Okay, let's hope the best. From this point of view, I hope this is working over the long term, and then we should have, and I also hope they use the newly moved in family instead of the family that lives over there and used to work over there. In the meantime, any potential upgrades anywhere? We don't have the money anywhere, so never forget. Oh, we're going already in February. Where is the raiders, by the way? Didn't we see them already on the map somewhere at some point? Here's a camp. Which is left. Or in a fog of war, I'm not 100% sure. As I said, I don't have too much experience about it. Yeah, the fish are here are still rotting of the old trade camp, or being hopefully also taken away. And I would like to see at least give the manor a bit higher priority. I would. Yeah, somebody picked just the month-old fish drying here on the ground, when somebody else here, little Ott, is just peeing into the river, I guess, instead of picking up fish. There we go, and randomly we see our little sheep. Who is it? Is it Alphite? Alphite with Nickel coming in. What a development. And where are you going? Okay, and the sheep is reassigning automatically. Great. And now on moving here to the pasture. Isn't this just wonderful? And that he's going where? I mean, at some point we also import livestock. You got lost pretty hard. Or you were on a long way already. And Beatrix, is she? Probably she has to go here to the border. Oh, let's observe her for a second. To the trade point. And she will pick up a sheep right away, because we were... I mean, the question is if she has the money, right? Since we cost 30 each. If it's kind of on the... Hello? Oh, she's over there. Wait. She left the map. Oh, she saw her walking off. There is a different wagon incoming, I guess. Yeah. And she? Okay, let's find out where she is. I think I've never been so in detail, obsessed in details. Oh wow, the snow is melting. Yeah, which reminds me, at some point we also have to definitely look into Beatrix. Okay, she's really off map right now. Maybe she's waiting exactly for the money to come in to buy a sheep. Yeah, I think when we have the 4 sheep, since I hope they can breed anyways, I will stop also these people, the people working here. And then I really hope that the sheep can reproduce. There was something about sheep in here, right? Or do we need... I hope there's no necessity to use this perk for sheep breeding. That would be kind of idiotic, actually. Oh, we need a perk for that. Okay. Something we need to consider. I thought it would be happening automatically and this would just encourage it. What else did... Maybe this is actually the next thing we want to do. Okay, so what is the resolution for us in this case? And we built here massive pasture and these 4, the maximum 4 sheep we're importing right now, can only slowly... Yeah, but we save up money already, I guess, hopefully for the imports of cloth that we are saving up on. Okay, this is weird because, you know, I mean, this wasn't high priority, maybe it's changed now, but they have 6 stone. They're on higher priority, they have 3 stone, so... Yeah, the manor takes a while, even though this is just a little building, not even big planning for walls and so forth. Yeah, and if we're still planning to have like this small manor here next to the bridge, and at some point I could imagine like extending a wall here, like basically protecting the entirety of this village from this side, and the gate here over the bridge, so this area would be safe, I assume. Hopefully. But there we go, slowly. There's stones being brought here. Do we have any massive lags anywhere? Oh, the stone production also went up, which is good. And the food reserves also went up. I think I'm kind of fine with the situation right now. And we also don't need to run a plank house. When do we have to get engaged in frequent raining crops grow? Harvesting did we sow crops in here already? No, it's plowed. Ooh. Sowing crops in autumn, but I think when I watched it, they did it also in the spring, so... Just to make sure something is happening, I'm assigning 1 family already here to start it. Then we see if they start planting. We got a new one incoming anyways. Worst case, they are just idle at the moment. Here we go, guys. New mercenaries available, that's beautiful. Here, yeah, now, since the prioritization works suddenly, we're missing 3 stones and then that's it for a manor. Plot causes a... Burgage plot causes a lot of approval. Huh? What does this even mean? You mean like approval problems, I assume, with the thumb down. And they spotted the raiders. Where are they? Didn't they just warn? I should have hit this radar. Yeah, prepare for the attack, prepare for the attack. When is the attack going to happen? Wildfeld, okay, here. Enemy unit has been spotted. This is, okay, these club swinging idiots. I mean, there are like still 36 of them, right? Come on, maybe I will pause something. Okay, let's just... Okay, now I'm getting a little bit anxious. Since we have still... Okay. How much is the army? Where was this? Create new units, hire mercenaries. We just... Oh, in Wildfeld, Battle Brothers. On the Kleinfeld, okay, this is something we have to... Okay, here's Wildfeld. That's where the others are coming, right? Uh-oh. Kleinfeld. Oh, my phone is... Kleinfeld. Aha. Kleinfeld? Kleinau? Oh guys, somehow I was already too excited in my rush. I checked everything, I stopped the imports by the way, and if you want to see, I just adjusted them so the threshold is lower so I won't forget what we were importing. So here's basically need to 0. I just realized that I somehow must have hit my stop recording button. Sorry. It happens. Yeah, and the guys are still moving in here from Wildfeld, and I've decided I'm gonna, yeah, here. We're gonna hire also the mercenaries from Wildfeld. Maybe we're gonna speed them around them somehow. We just need 50 gold. Oh, 44 with the last trade. Just missing 6. Unfortunately, we also weren't finishing here the manor on time. Yeah. But this is something for the very next episode, since we have a good moment to end this very one. I hope you like it, and we will see how much damage these brigands cause, how good we can defend ourselves, how quickly we can recover from this, and so forth. I'm still optimistic that we won't be burned down to the ground and to absolute genocide or something. Yeah. I hope that Manor is a bit more forgiving with this, but it's going to be my first battles actually in this game. Thank God the enemies is just 36 dudes with clubs and nothing more. Well, yeah, I hope you liked this one. If you did, it would be fantastic if you leave me a like and subscription so you won't miss future episodes. Also go check out my other episodes of other Let's Plays if you feel like it and you won't miss my voice. And of course, most importantly, let me down in the comments what you want to see. Especially here in Manor Lords, I would absolutely love you to participate a bit more and have a kind of community built up. Let's see if this is possible. Also, there's a chance to bring back Manor Lords in a more frequent rotation with my Let's Plays, so comment the hell out of it. Thank you for it, and thank you for the commenting. And then, most importantly, see you next time in the next episode when we continue yeah, March to Glory of Wolfenspitz. Thanks for watching. See you then. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.